Hello and welcome back to Star Trek Armada 3. I'm Valen and today we're going to be... we're going to be fighting these guys off, apparently. This could be a bit more difficult than expected. The 4th Fleet is in position, so we'll pull them back to here. So these guys are trying to get in and fight us off before we can get much set up. If we can get the Unimatrix up, that might help a bit, but I don't think it'll be enough to keep them alive, keep our ships over here alive. So we may be fighting a war over here. 1st and 2nd Fleet are sieging out the planet, and then we'll take it as soon as we can, and that'll be our first staging post. If we can get the 4th Fleet over there, that'll help a bit. 3rd Fleet, I believe I'm pulling back to get repairs done. That would make sense. What exactly were you missing? We're missing a pyramid. That's all. On my way. Alright, we'll have them start heading back already. And build a pyramid. We'll double check that that's all that's missing.
State objective.
4th Fleet is in position, and this should at least scare them off, but it'll probably just push them towards here. So we're gonna have them attack move to there.
We serve the collective.
And 1st and 2nd Fleet have already cleared out what they can.
You must comply.
I'd like them to actually sit around in a place long enough for me to figure out if they are missing anything else.
We will adapt. State objective.
No, they're going over here. They're going to the desert planet. So let's
Begin
chase them down. An attack move to there should do the trick.
By your command.
Alright, so we've got this pyramid here now. Yeah, that seems to be all they were missing. Let's add in some wedges, though. We might have lost the wedges. The wedges are just useful. Is that? That's all we can do. Once this fleet is built up, that's the entire fleet.
We are one. State objective.
Well, at least we finished.
You must comply.
Alright, 1st and 2nd Fleet can't do much because of culture nodes. So if we actually take the 4th and the 2nd and send them that way. The moment that this gets its first level up, it should start generating culture, and that should deal with a lot of the problems.
Proceed to sector.
But right now, we're relying heavily on very little.
Negotiation is irrelevant.
Alright, everything that's at the star, once everything else gets here, will be added to the 3rd Fleet.
State objective.
So we're getting a lot of assimilated craft and such.
Activate all outposts. Activate all outposts.
I believe the 4th Fleet is just clearing out most of these ships. Yeah. We'll kill the Sella class. 2nd Fleet can go over.
Relocate.
We'll keep the 1st Fleet right nearby. Because that'll help get more ships, or help us colonize when the moment comes.
Negotiation is irrelevant.
Kill the Denoptra class, or do we want to bring in the 4th Fleet? I think we want the 4th Fleet to be able to survive this. But the 2nd Fleet may just be enough. Because all they've got here is listening posts to create culture.
By your command. Invalid objective.
An attack move again. That just does the trick. Yeah, we've lost very little in these battles. The first one there is coming up. 2nd Fleet may lose some stuff, and that's just normal. That's because it's not the best of forces. If we focus on this vengeance, that might help a bit too. And there's a Tomalak class as well. So yeah, that battle might be a bit of an issue, but I hope it's not too much. We'll get more command, even though we probably won't need it, and I believe that is all the research queued up. Yeah, all research is done, basically. 4th Fleet is on its way. No, go here. 2nd Fleet, we're probably gonna lose stuff. And that's fine. Let's make sure we're killing as much as we can. the main goal is that we need to clear out their culture nodes. They have a lot of culture nodes here, 7 of them. If we can kill them all, then that's a very open area for us to work with here. And here is the 5th fleet. I'm gonna keep the bounty on the Terrans, on the Federation, because we really don't need to worry too much anymore about it.
Activate all outposts.
We're going to need a unicomplex here, or something. Even though that's gonna disrupt our ultimate trade plan, we kinda need it. But let's get the 3rd fleet to go, that might do the trick.
We serve the collective.
Is the 4th fleet actually going anywhere? I really don't know. We'll tell them to not jump as a group.
We will adapt.
The 2nd fleet is starting to lose stuff. I'm not sure if they're actual 2nd fleet stuff, or 2nd fleet ships, or assimilated craft. But they're losing something. Yeah, it's going to hit you. Give up, Federation.
By your command.
And if we can get the 5th fleet... Aha, the progenitor matrix. I think we'll take that. And we'll send that to the star.
I am the beginning.
2nd fleet is fine. Yeah, the 4th fleet jumping in basically turned the tide, and there's no way that these guys can lose now. So we need to take out their listening posts. I believe we can take these guys on if they jump over here. How's our unicomplex doing? It's not upgraded yet, but it's getting there. And it's just gonna melt anything they send our way.
We serve the collective.
I guess we're lucky we got the 4th fleet here when we did, or else we would have lost a lot more in this battle. Let's see. The listening posts are going down quickly. And if we order everything to attack the planet, it can. Actually, let's get the 2nd fleet to attack the planet. And let's have the 4th fleet either pull back and defend, which we shouldn't need, or we can push to this asteroid. But these culture nodes will be going down. And once they go down, we can colonize this planet and set it up as a front line. Perhaps a repair node or something to keep our fleets in good condition. So the 4th fleet, I'd rather not jump individually, but I guess it's fine.
Additional technology acquired.
Yeah, just assimilate that one. Eventually it'll be ours, but it'll probably be dead first. Yeah. So I guess they decided to jump in separately because I forgot to change it. Culture nodes should be going back eventually. That's gonna get an upgrade, and then it's gonna fight these guys off even easier. Since it's just a bunch of Gladiuses. Yeah, not worried. 2nd fleet will clear that out. 4th fleet will need to fight off whatever's here and kill off these culture nodes. So we're in a good position here now. Just need to fight off this culture. It's everywhere and I don't like it.
Activate all outposts.
Alright, so we lost a probe, but we can't even replace it. We also lost an obelisk.
Activate all
But again,
outposts.
we can't replace any of them now. So no use in bothering, or even worrying about it. Since we're really gonna get nothing from that. Alright, the first upgrade to our Borg Nexus, or the first Borg Nexus upgrade, it's the Borg Unicomplex. The first Borg Nexus upgrade is done, which means we have culture being produced at this star. That's gonna push out and at least give us an area that we can colonize.
By your command.
5th fleet is in position. 3rd fleet is still trying to make its way here. Let's just put in a few defense nodes.
Invalid objective.
And we'll put in a transwarp node as well. So those tend to be useful
All
on
algos.
planets that border
The
stars.
collective must grow.
Second fleet is doing its job. Fourth fleet has cleared out basically everything there. The culture is expanding and should hopefully allow us to actually take this planet. If it doesn't, that would be worrying.
Proceed to sector.
This pirate base, I'm not sure if it still exists. We'll have to find out. That Gladius squadron is dead.
Activate all algos.
It appears that the Federation is going for another attack. And judging by the fact that I have the progenitor matrix here, that's probably the stupidest thing they could do. So we'll go ahead and just kill all their ships and they won't stand much of a chance.
Negotiation is irrelevant.
Third fleet made it there and everything died.
Proceed to
I'll
sector.
just send them back. We should be able to just keep them out of our space now.
State objective.
Fourth fleet is doing just fine. This is now colonizable. And it's being colonized and we'll have a front line. Alright.
You
Get
must
civic
comply.
infrastructure. And because there's so much culture here, I'd like to get some interlink nodes first. We can work on actual infrastructure and everything later. But for now, interlink nodes will allow us to create an area that we can hold and they won't be able to fight us in. Yep, the Interstellar Republic strikes again. Alright. Voyager would be a good target, since they have some nice utility abilities. Killing them off would help quite a bit. First Fleet will join in to fight off this location. We're not sure what's there. I don't think anything of worth is there.
Construction complete.
Fifth Fleet is fighting here. Third Fleet is separated from them. We'll have them target this Nebula class instead, because they're closer to it and they can deal some nice damage to it. Plus killing a support ship is good.
Proceed to sector.
And it appears we're assimilating a bunch of ships, so that's useful. And they're just sending more in. They've given up on fighting here, they can't secure it.
We serve the collective.
So this has basically been won. And it wasn't even that difficult, we just had to catch them off guard. Alright, we take their colony vessel, wherever they put it. So we don't need that
It is
colony
more
vessel.
brave to live than to die.
And we'll scuttle it. Now this is already overrun by Federation culture, which is understandable. And here we go, we're first in everything basically. Sure, we're not first in research or defenses. We can't be first in research. And defenses we can be, but it's really not much of a bother. We're first in everything. We're getting more ships with... I'm not even worried about losing ships anymore, because we're just getting so many from their attacks. They're attacking pointlessly. They're really just losing everything they send here, and just making us stronger.
Assimilate this vessel.
Every capital ship we can kill is good, as we don't want them to get through. They're actually able to shield, or to siege. What am I
The
talking
collective
about?
must
Shield?
grow.
Now,
Negotiation is
we're going to
irrelevant.
move the second fleet forward. We're going to have the fourth fleet take the lead, then the second fleet be at the second level, at the second point of attack. And the third fleet be at the back.
Negotiation is
Or the first fleet be at the back, because the first fleet can colonize, so they can finish up the sieging and clear out and help clear out whatever's left. The fourth fleet will clear out defenses, and the second fleet will just hold the line and make sure that nothing too bad comes in. So we've got a system that works here, it's all lined up, it'll all work fine.
activate all
Fifth and third
algos.
fleet are tasked with keeping the Federation out, which is an easy task. Third fleet is
Activate all
killing,
algos.
is taking down the ones that go in, and the fifth is cleaning up stragglers.
By your command. State objective.
Now, second fleet will have to be jumping pretty soon. We'll change fourth fleet to actually jump as a
The
group.
collective must grow.
Second fleet is preparing to jump. That's good. And we'll send the fourth fleet up to this desert planet, because I suspect that's the first Federation world. And securing that will ensure that we're in a much better position than we are now. So second fleet begins sieging the
Remodulate
planet.
shields.
Fourth fleet, do you not have any obelisks in the fourth fleet? Huh.
Relocate to grid.
Fourth fleet goes there. This is about to reach its second level. Third and fifth fleet have basically slaughtered the entire Federation fleet. Third and fifth. Should we... An attack now may be a good idea, since they've just launched so much at us, thinking that we're too spread out. But it also may be better just to focus on one front. You know what? No. I'll be over-ambitious. Once these ships are killed, we go. We're going to charge in with the 5th and leave the 3rd fleet ready to defend, just in case they have more than we expect. So 5th fleet will jump to Alderaan. And this will... the goal of this will be to take... we're probably not going to get any of these. We want to get to Hawk, because an artifact would be good, and it seems to be in a location that culture wouldn't reach much. If we can get this place, then that'll be great. But I'm worried that culture may be a problem. Do we have a Unicomplex constructor anywhere? No.
Activate all outposts.
We'll send the ships we've assimilated
Adjusting
with them.
coordinates.
They'll join the 5th fleet.
State objective.
Alright, so someone's launched a Dreadnought. I'm guessing it's Federation. I'm not worried, our Dreadnought's better. And we've just had it longer, and they're not in a good position now.
We are one.
I thought I had another capital ship in the 2nd fleet. It must have died. Yeah, we're fine. We're not gonna have any issues. This location is dying. That's fine.
Proceed to sector.
5th fleet has arrived, and there's very little here. We'll kill off what they've got here. And we'll just say, this is the 5th fleet now. We've gained more ships.
State objective.
4th fleet is attacking the enemy base. There is very little here. Just some defenses. So we'll order up a proper attack on these defenses. Don't want to attack them wrong. Valeria has been acquired, so this will be given infrastructure and 2 interlink nodes. Meanwhile, 1st fleet moves forward, and then we'll move the 2nd fleet up to assist the 4th fleet, but by the time this 1st fleet gets in position and the 2nd fleet jumps in, the 4th fleet should be ready to leave.
Activate all outposts.
They're on the run now. Because we're attacking them. That's good.
The collective must grow.
5th fleet will take this place. If we had a Unicomplex constructor, I would use it, but we can't get one, is the problem. Because we've used all our supply.
Proceed to sector.
And we could go in and destroy all of our assimilated ships, but maybe we should just push through. That seems like a better idea at this point. Alright, so they're going to see the Unicomplex and probably try and fight it. Which will be hilarious. Simply put, it will be hilarious. Alright, so 5th fleet will jump over here. And we'll just tell them to not jump as a group. 3rd fleet is clearing up there, 2nd fleet's there, 1st fleet, sieging location. Alright, never mind. 2nd fleet moves forward, 4th fleet is cleaning up. As soon as the defensive structures are gone, the 4th fleet can move on, but I think we'll keep them around for a bit. And this is also one of their major culture nodes. So they've got a few ships through. It appears some of them are jumping to the pirate base. They've probably cleared that out. I don't know what's there. It's probably clear, but either way, I'm not gonna bother finding out. Yeah, I think pirate bases have been cleared out everywhere, basically. All of the pirates are still on Sabir,
Relocate.
so I don't know where they are. These turrets are dying. Because the turrets aren't too strong, especially compared to our ships. 2nd fleet, I would like to begin sieging. 4th is still busy taking down some locations, but that's not None of this is difficult.
My
We'll send these
life for
ships
the
back
Empire.
here. And we have the 2 interlink nodes, and that's starting to fight back against what they've got. Yeah, they're being stupid and attacking our Unicomplex, which is the worst thing they could try to do, because they're going to lose. It's just a fact. They can't win this. One more upgrade is going through for that. Bounty against me has increased? I don't think so.
I am the beginning.
4th Fleet has cleared out all of their defenses. Yeah. Now we just watch as their subspace relay stations die, and all their repair bays and everything die off.
Station construction.
And that should push their culture back enough for us to take this planet. And then we'll push onto this planetoid. And if we get to this Geomortius, we should then just focus on this and we'll be fine. They have a Surak, so they have some shipyards back here. We know that. We don't know where, we just know that they have shipyards. And they're producing envoys for no apparent reason. There's no point in making envoys at this point. And there we go.
Activate all alcos.
And this is their thinking that they can hold us back. And they're going to learn that they can't.
By your command.
So we're just sending everything in.
Proceed to sector.
We heavily outclass all of them. And as soon as the progenitor gets in there, there's really nothing they can do. Although I believe the progenitor's already there. Yeah, it's already there. It's back here.
We are the Borg.
Yeah, I just used it on a tiny ship, which is quite funny.
By your command.
3rd Fleet is following in. Extra damage is always good. And the Unicomplex will keep them busy, and everywhere else is pretty much covered, so.
Negotiation is around.
4th Fleet is cleaning up here. Subspace relay stations are dying, so the culture nodes are being pushed back. We'll get that place before long. And the rest of this should go quite smoothly. So basically all of that's cleared out now. So if we actually go in and tell the 4th Fleet to move to here and let the 2nd clean up, that should deal with all that. And over here... Oh, Dreadnought's leveled up. We'll get extra Assimilation Cloud and Reaper Beam. And there we go, we've got this asteroid.
Invalid objective.
I'll just go ahead and check on an interlink node or 2. Because we just have to fight back culture constantly.
Activate all alcos.
What do they have here? They have a lot of relay stations and a lot of defense platforms, but most of them are fighter defense. So if we tell the 5th Fleet to go over here, they've got a regular outpost.
Assimilate this vessel. Assimilate this vessel. Assimilate
I'm
this
just gonna
species.
skirt around the outpost.
Assimilate this species. Assimilate this vessel.
Or maybe we should target it first. We're gonna go for it first.
Adapting weapons array.
I was holding shift.
Assimilate this species. Assimilate this species. Adapting weapons array. Assimilate this species.
And there we go, that should deal with their defenses. 3rd Fleet is in position and they will follow.
Instructions received.
2nd Fleet has a good location and they're sieging. 1st Fleet will follow in. 4th Fleet pushes through. So the 2nd Fleet will be able to trade out as soon as the 1st Fleet arrives, because the 1st Fleet will finish up the sieging. They have more obelisks. Fortification, that's right, no research left. I keep forgetting.
Objective.
Everything here is just slowly dying. The pirates are attacking, that's right. I forgot it, they have pirates. So they do have pirates, and they have been attacking, but they've had very strong defenses here. Now they don't. Especially since their outpost is about to be killed by the progenitor, probably. And we'll go ahead and make sure that they're actually flying as a group
Activate
now.
all alcos.
1st Fleet is in position and moving into siege. Thank you, Locutus. I keep checking that for no reason. So yeah, we really have no worries in these battles anymore.
Proceed
And
to sector.
First fleet will switch out. Fourth fleet is jumping. There shouldn't be much at the planetoid. There might be a lot of defenses, but otherwise nothing much. Yeah, a lot of defenses, very few ships. So if we take the fourth fleet, and we don't want to worry about that. We'll say attack up through here.
Assimilate this vessel.
Actually, if we attack that first.
Species. Begin assimilation. Proceed to sector.
And that should deal with most of the stuff around here.
Assimilate this species. State objective.
Wow, a lot of levels on this ship. A tactical cube that we've just been neglecting, I suppose. Third fleet has jumped in to help. Fifth fleet is clearing out the starbase. Third fleet, I would actually like to start sieging.
You will be assimilated.
Second
Resistance is
fleet,
futile.
you can cycle out.
Proceed.
Actually, no.
We
Wait
wish to
over here.
improve
Because there's
ourselves.
enemies coming in. We want to make sure we can fight them.
By your command.
Where's this one? That's not. Oh, yes, it is.
We serve the collective.
So there'll be
The Senate commends you for your brilliant command.
Why have you given me a mission?
Negotiation is irrelevant.
No. We're on permanent enemy. You can't.
State objective.
Alright, whatever.
State objective.
Fourth fleet is clearing things out. Fifth
Activate all
fleet.
alcos.
There's just a lot of things coming in now. Fifth fleet has almost killed their starbase. If we could just get the Reaper beam to fire on them, then they'd be dead. And we really just want this for the artifact that we know is there.
Negotiation is irrelevant.
We await your command.
We've got some generic ships sitting here, probably assimilated at the Unicomplex. We'll send them to the
Helm, bring
pirate
us
base,
about.
see what's there.
Station construction
Or
complete.
go there. We don't want to lose that place. In fact, we'll get defense nodes. Now, the transwarp nodes I don't believe work in between stars, so setting up a transwarp network here won't be as important until we actually have a production line along here. Although I doubt we're gonna get there. We're probably gonna kill off most of resistance before that's actually a problem.
Activate all alcos.
And what they have here is dying pretty quickly. It's not much in terms of defenses,
By
so
your command.
third and fifth are dealing with all this. Has the regular outpost died yet? No, just nearly.
The collective must grow.
Second, I'd like you to jump through. Yeah, they're pulling back, realizing that they're not going to get that location. If we get a nanite
Relocate.
consumption, that gets us some nice stuff. And first fleet will just sit here and we'll try and take down the culture nodes here and we'll be able to take that. Defenses we're going to pull ahead pretty soon because they're just going to lose everything. So there is still a pirate base here. Fourth fleet can clear that out when we're done here. And that will mean that we don't have to worry about pirates for a while. Economy we should be way ahead now because they're just losing things everywhere. This all is going to melt much faster than the rest did. It appears we've actually lost a decent bit. Which is actually good. Most of it was probably assimilated ships. And yeah, we lost an assimilator, but that's fine. We lost maybe a wedge. No, we didn't lose a wedge.
Station construction
Pyramids, we
complete.
lost the number of them. I'm not too worried about that. Because now that we're losing ships, we can actually get some Unicomplex constructors pretty soon, and we can set something up at this star to actually have a central node.
All sections, report.
Kill off that
collective
Valdor.
must grow.
Second fleet is in position. We're just gonna kill off what's left. Tell the second fleet to begin sieging. Fourth fleet will kill off what's left. They're sending a few ships there, not worried. Defiant's jumping back here. There's a few little ships here, but they're not much problem.
By your
Fourth
command.
fleet, I would like to begin sending over to here. Because we know now that there's a pirate base here, but we also want to clear out what's here, so that then we can take it down to the pirate base, and then these planets will just fall. There's not much holding us back out of them. And we'll explore these, because they may not have explored. That may be the only reason there's no artifacts seen here, because they didn't explore. They're attacking Flamaki. And we'll fix that up.
State objective.
Jump the first fleet in.
Activate all alcos.
Fourth fleet will move through. There we go, whatever they've got there is dying. I don't think we're actually going to get a chance to build up to get what we lost back. Which is saddening. We won't be able to get unicomplexes because we're just assimilating everything they've got. Yeah, they're trying their best to hold us off, but they don't have strong enough ships. I mean, if I weren't trying to kill them all, I'd say it's depressing, but it's really not. They're not gonna win, so it's all good. Fourth fleet is on its way, first fleet jumping through. Defense nodes, here. Let's just make sure that they don't try anything funny. Wrong one.
Invalid objective.
And these defense nodes will just say, if you want to siege us, you're gonna have to fight for it.
Activate all alcos.
And they're probably gonna siege us anyways. That's fine. We expect it. We're ready. We're ready for them to make fools of themselves. And we'll chase them down with more of the ships that they gave us.
I am Locutus of Borg.
By your command.
Third and fifth are basically melting everything that's left here. Third, I'd like to continue sieging. Fifth, just kill everything that passes. Kill everything that moves.
Proceed to sector.
So this is an artifact-rich star system, and securing even a few of these will be helpful. We know that this is where basically all of the Romulans are, but yeah, we'll kill them off later. But we'll do that next time. We've basically secured this system. It's entirely ours now. And we've started to get a front over here. So, we're attacking the heart of the Federation. So, if you enjoyed this episode, remember to like and subscribe. And until next time, goodbye.